Earlier this month, New Times revealed that the Miami-Dade corrections officer who in 2012 locked inmate Rainey in a scalding hot shower until he died had gone on to become a patrol cop with the Miami Gardens Police Department. The backlash over his employment with MGPD prompted the city to begin the process of firing Clark. Yet there is another key player in the Rainey drama who has also escaped much public scrutiny: Dr. Emma Liu, the medical examiner who said Rainey's horrific death wasn't anyone's fault. 4 years after the scalding, in 2016, Rainey's autopsy report was finally released. Although gruesome photos of Rainey's body show huge portions of his skin peeling off his back, legs, and arms, blistering red skin, and exposed tissue, Liu concluded his death at Dade Correctional Institution was an accident. Video footage and statements from inmates to investigators revealed that on June 23, 2012, Florida Corrections Officer Roland Clark locked inmate Rainey in a shower with scalding hot water as punishment for defecating in his cell. The schizophrenic 50-year-old was serving a 2-year sentence for cocaine possession, and inmates interviewed by homicide detectives said he was screaming inside the shower for 2 hours. By the time Clark returned to let Rainey out, he was dead. The shower locked from the outside, and the temperature and water controls were also outside the shower. Liu's determination on December 30, 2015, that Rainey's death was an accident, caused by complications from schizophrenia, heart disease, and confinement to a shower, were key to Miami-Dade State Attorney Catherine Rundle's decision not to file criminal charges for Rainey's cruel death. As reported by the Miami Herald, Liu claimed Rainey's body had no burns and no trauma. Now, Liu's personnel file shows she has since received a promotion, an award, for which Rundle nominated her, and a raise. Through a spokesperson, Liu declined to be interviewed for this story. A public information officer for the Miami-Dade Medical Examiner's Office noted that both Liu and the previous medical examiner, Bruce Hima, worked on the autopsy report together, and that the prison where Rainey died was run by the state, not the county. 4 months after Liu's autopsy report was completed, Mayor Carlos Jimenez sent a letter to the Board of County Commissioners appointing Liu interim director of the Miami-Dade County Medical Examiner Department following Hima's death. Then, on September 13, 2016, Rundle and her second-in-command, chief assistant of the Felony Division, Kathleen Hogue, wrote a letter praising Liu and nominating her for the 2017 In the Company of Women Award for being an outstanding woman in government. Over the years, Liu has become our most trusted witness and medical resource to guide and assist us in all phases of death investigations and even medical issues and non-death prosecutions, Rundle and Hogue wrote. The letter reads, "Sincerely, Catherine Fernandez Rundle," but is signed by Hogue. That same month, Mayor Jimenez sent a letter to the Board of County Commissioners naming Liu the new department director. "I am confident that Dr. Liu will continue to successfully lead the Medical Examiner Department as one of the leading forensic pathology institutions in the world," he wrote. With that appointment came a 10.4% pay raise, Liu's personnel records show. In October, less than a year after she released an autopsy report stating Rainey's body showed no burns or trauma, Liu's biweekly paycheck increased from $9,058 to $10,000, to about $260,000 per year. On March 17, 2017, nearly 5 years after he was killed, Rundle's office closed the investigation into Rainey's death. Rundle concluded he was killed in an accident caused by complications of his mental illness and confinement in a shower. A memo cited Liu's autopsy report as a major reason for her decision. That same month, Liu was awarded for being an outstanding woman in government. "I never expected to be nominated," Liu said in the video related to the prize. "I'm very honored." Eduardo Padron, president of Miami-Dade College, and Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen wrote Liu letters congratulating her on the award. Liu's personnel file is filed with certificates of appreciation from the Board of County Commissioners, Miami-Dade College, and the Metropolitan Police Institute, which cited her outstanding support in internal affairs investigations. In June 2017, Nova Southeastern University in Broward County offered her an affiliate faculty position with the university's College of Allopathic Medicine. Her role in the Rainey controversy is not mentioned. Similarly, the corrections officer who locked Rainey in the shower advanced in his career with little culpability for his role in the brutal death. After being hired by the Miami Gardens Police Department in 2014, he was investigated for everything from pursuing personal relationships with women while on duty to losing evidence sought by homicide detectives after a drowning victim's death. He even crashed his police cruiser into another car after running a red light. He was nominated for the Dade County Police Benevolent Association's Officer of the Year award in 2017, as reported by the Herald. Alexander Lopez, a paramedic who saw Rainey's injuries the night of his death, wrote that Rainey was found with second- and third-degree burns on 30% of his body. The photos speak for themselves. Lou told the Herald in 2017 she was so confident Rainey's injuries were not burns that she took only one skin sample to check. Two forensic pathologists interviewed by the Herald debunked the autopsy report by pointing out numerous faults in Lou's work. Both said photos clearly showed evidence of burns covering Rainey's body. They also questioned Lou's decision to take only a single tissue sample. Asked by the Herald about where on the body she had removed the sample, Lou did not answer. The pathologists also noted a bruise on Rainey's right hand, corroborating inmates' claims he was banging on the shower door, begging for help. Lou did not mention a bruise in her autopsy report. On January 26, 2018, the family of Darren Rainey settled a civil lawsuit against the state of Florida, Clark, and others for $4.5 million.